It was a quiet Tuesday afternoon. The sun cast its tired light over an abandoned empty lot. State troopers Mike and Sarah were on their usual patrol when something caught their attention. A young boy, no older than 10, was practicing football with a makeshift ball made of old plastic bottles and tightly wound tape. The boy moved like a champion on that rugged patch of land. His worn-out clothes and tattered shoes told a story of hardship, but his focused eyes and determined expression spoke of passion and resilience. Mike pulled the car over, and the two officers watched in silence. "Look at him, Sarah. He's really talented," Mike said with admiration. "And passionate," Sarah added with a soft smile. The next day, they passed by the same spot again. The boy was there at the same time, with the same dedication and the same plastic ball. For 3 consecutive days, Mike and Sarah adjusted their patrol route to pass by that lot, quietly watching the boy chase his dream. But on the 4th day, he wasn't there. The lot was empty, and the wind rolled a few plastic bottles across the cracked ground. Something felt wrong. Sarah suggested checking the security cameras of nearby stores. After hours of searching, they managed to trace the boy to a small, modest house on the outskirts of the neighborhood. When they knocked on the door, a cautious woman answered. Her eyes were tired but warm. Behind her, the boy peeked out, his gaze filled with curiosity and a hint of fear. It was clear the family wasn't used to unexpected visitors, especially not uniformed officers. "Mom, please don't worry," Mike said gently. "We've been watching your son train. He's got something truly special." The woman smiled faintly and invited them inside. The home was modest, an old couch in one corner, a cracked table in another, and the faint hum of an aging refrigerator filled the silence. But the space radiated warmth and love. The woman turned to her son and said with pride, "David, these kind people have been watching you. I think they've seen how hard-working you are." Mike and Sarah exchanged a glance, their hearts full. They could see the love and strength in the mother's eyes. At that moment, they realized that David's greatest treasure was the unwavering support of his family. The next day, Mike and Sarah returned, but not empty-handed. In their arms was a large box. Inside were a brand new American football, professional training gear, and a sturdy pair of football cleats that fit David perfectly. David's eyes grew wide with disbelief. For a moment, he was speechless. His mother placed a hand on his shoulder and smiled gently. These are for me," David whispered. "Yes, they're for you," Sarah said warmly, "because you deserve to chase your dream." David held the football tightly against his chest, tears welling up in his eyes. In that small living room, hope bloomed brightly, filling every corner with light. Months passed. Mike and Sarah continued their patrols, but they never forgot David. One afternoon, a letter arrived at the station. Inside was a photo of David wearing the jersey of one of the country's most prestigious football academies. He held a real football in his hands, and his face was lit with pride. On the back of the photo, in a childlike scrawl, were the words, "Thank you for believing in me. One day, I'll make you proud on the field." That day, Mike and Sarah were reminded that a small act of kindness can create ripples far beyond what one might expect. Sometimes a pair of cleats, a real football, and a few encouraging words are enough to change a child's life forever.